If you claim broke, you keep saying you're broke, that's your perception. It's going to be your reality. The 3D is going to meet you right there. Hey everybody, welcome to the show. It's me, Lonnie from ilovelonnie.com or Talk Lonnie the podcast. Thank you for being here. Please excuse the set. I'm gonna just give a little disclaimer. This is my first official video, and my office space is being used for my job. So this is the free space that I have for right now until I move. So bear with me in advance. Today's episode is going to be about is perception reality. And yes, I do have my notes so I can make sure I stay on track and don't miss anything. So what is perception? It's basically becoming aware of something or something becoming existent to you through the senses, which of course the senses are feel, sight, smell, hear, taste. And through those things is normally where something you're aware of something in that manner. What is reality? That is something existing in your universe, basically everything in your world or the state of how things are in that moment. I do believe that everyone's reality can be different or is different, and for example, what somebody might think is right or wrong could be different from what somebody else might think is right or wrong. So what you may believe could be completely different from what somebody else believes. So we can use religion. Look at religion. You have some people that might believe in God and they are going to walk that path according to that, most, in general. And all their decisions, if you believe strong enough, will align with that. Then you have people that may not believe, and all of their actions are going to align with that. So that brings us to, is your perception your reality? Because what you perceive is technically what your world is. If you think that it's right to do whatever, that's going to be your reality. You're going to move according to that. But that might not be the same as what somebody else thinks. Think of Chicken Little as an example. He thought the sky was falling and the world was coming to an end. Why? Because the acorn hit him on the head from a tree. Now, for whatever reason, he didn't know it was an acorn, but if you hear my dog, I'm so sorry, but I didn't want to necessarily kick him out because I was recording. So please excuse him in my background, snoring and stuff, licking. But Chicken Little got hit with the acorn, and Chicken Little got hit with the acorn, and he thought that the sky was falling, the world was coming to an end. And what did he do? That was his reality. So he went and told everybody. He tried to save everybody and warn everybody, and along that process, he created mass chaos. Everybody's going crazy and all this destruction in the town, almost like the world really was coming to an end. So it's almost like he manifested it, even though it wasn't real. But that was his reality, and it kind of became a reality. He was able to change his reality because people kind of didn't really like him too much after that, because he did all of that. But he spent the whole rest of the movie, I don't know if you've seen the movie or read the book, I don't know if it's the same as the movie, but he spent the whole rest of the movie kind of trying to change people's perception of him. So he was determined, should I say, and he put the effort towards that. And by the end of the movie, another situation happened where he had the chance to warn people, and he was actually right that time. So he was able to successfully turn that around. So he manifested what his goal was, which I never really looked at it like that before now. But another example of perception versus reality, or perception and reality, you could think that somebody is lying to you, and the fact because reality, in my opinion, doesn't necessarily mean it's a fact. Okay, because you got some people that put the refrigerator in the cabinet after it's open, but I do believe that you're supposed to put it in the refrigerator. I know everybody got this debate on putting the ketchup in either the cabinet or the refrigerator. I personally put my ketchup in the refrigerator, but it even say on the bottle if it's open that you should put it in the refrigerator. But some people do not do that, and it doesn't matter because that's their reality. It's how they was brought up. In their mind, ketchup do not belong in the refrigerator. And that's how they're going to move accordingly until they start to believe something different, if that makes sense. Um, okay, so back to if somebody is lying and or you think somebody is lying, but they may not really be lying. The fact could be that they're not lying, but if you think that they're lying strong enough, your actions are going to be according to that. You are going to move accordingly. And your actions are going to basically align with that. Now, one thing about perception and reality is whatever your perception is, ultimately is your reality, and then whatever that is manifests in the 3D. I could find a different way to word that, but whatever frequency that you are vibrating on, which would be in this example, what you think about something, the 3D is going to align with that. So let's relate it to ourselves. What is the perception that you have about yourself? What are you thinking about yourself? I hope it's positive. Sometimes it may not be, but you got to try to catch yourself because what you believe about yourself is what your reality is, and then that is what you're vibrating on. That's what the 3D is going to meet you with. For example, now we already said that just because it's your reality doesn't make it a fact. So you're going to walk around and think you ugly all day. That doesn't mean I think that about you. That's my perception. But what's your perception? You could think you're ugly all day. That's going to be your reality. And then what is that? 3D is going to meet you with that. Every time you see yourself, you're just going to find more and more reasons as to why you feel like you're ugly. That's what happens. It magnifies. Whatever you put your energy towards grows. Where your energy goes, grows. So that's the real saying. If you claim broke, you keep saying you're broke. That's your perception. It's going to be your reality. The 3D is going to meet you right there. And they're going to give you a whole bunch of reasons as to why you're broke or why you don't have or why you're in lack. So it's no point in even doing it. So, for example, I don't claim broke. Even if I don't have what I think I should have, I don't claim a struggle. I don't claim broke. I don't claim none of that. Don't speak that over your life. Speak positive. Speak life. It's a song called Blessings. I forgot who sang it, but that's my song. It's a gospel song. But one of the things in it, they say, it's called Blessings, but one of the things in it they say is only speak your blessings. Only speak your blessings. Only speak your blessings. Literally. Speak all positive over your life. Whether it's religious, whether you're just affirming, no matter what it is, you got to watch your thoughts. You got to watch your words because that ultimately becomes your reality. And then that's what the 3D is going to meet you with. So only speak the things that you want over your life and other people. Because even if you think that you're speaking negative on other people, that is still a frequency that you are vibrating on. If I sit here and I cuss you out, I could think that it's hurting you, but really it's hurting me. For one, it's coming out of me. So it's ultimately going to hurt me more than you, depending on who you are. But ultimately hurts me more because that's the frequency that I'm on. So that negative frequency, even though you're putting it out on somebody else, that's the frequency that you own. So you're not doing anything but asking the universe to meet you on that frequency. So don't stoop to nobody's level. Don't stoop to a frequency that does not match or align with what you actually want out of life. Speak life over yourself. Speak light over yourself. Speak life and light over other people so that you can always be putting out good energy, good frequency. So that's what the universe is going to meet you with. That's what God, divine, energy, whatever you believe in. And we'll go into my beliefs in a different video. But Only speak your blessings, only speak positive, only speak what you want to happen in your life. If you don't want to be broke, don't claim to be broke. Even if you feel like you're broke in that moment, don't claim that. Because really, we're not broke. We most likely have so much more than we could ask for, so much more than other people have, and so much to be grateful for. So you do have to find the abundance in your life, and it don't have to necessarily be monetary. It can be anything. It could be you were able to have food today. A lot of people cannot have that same luxury. You were able to wake up. That's a luxury. Like, just different things. You got to find the abundance in your life so that the universe can continue to meet you with more abundance. That's another video of gratitude. So we'll just sum it up with, make sure that your perception is positive, because that will be your reality. And whatever your reality is going to manifest in a 3D. So that can also be connected to self-concept. I think that self-concept is almost like the perception of yourself. So it could be considered the same thing, but make sure you have positive self-concept, because self-concept is what you feel about yourself as well. So that's like the same thing. Make sure it's positive so that your reality can be positive, so that the 3D can meet you with positive. Okay? So I'll leave on that note. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. And thank you for being here. My website is ilovelani.com. You can also view my videos and other videos and different ways to connect with me. See you in the next video, and thank you.